What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Mind Body Attraction. So I got a request from a viewer today. Let me lower this just a little bit for you guys. So I got a request from one of the viewers today, and he wants to know how to forget an ex. I just had some M&Ms, one of my favorite chocolates. So if you guys ever want, you guys can send one to my future P.O. box. Okay, but let's get right into this because I really, I get this all the time, and people want to know what they can do psychologically to try to forget the person that they're totally, upset over and trying to break up with. Not break up with, but separate themselves from, right? So first things first, join the email list, okay? Make sure you join that because I'll be able to provide you guys with one-on-one knowledge. You guys will be getting my book and course for free, whoever's in there when it comes out. And on top of that, it's something that I can control, right? If social media, crashes and burns at some point, there's not a whole lot I can do about that. So let's get right into this, guys. All right, so first things first, when you are in love with somebody in the first place, right? When someone loves you, I'm just adjusting this a little. When someone loves you and you love them back, it's very, very hard to separate yourself from those feelings, okay? Now, I've been there. So going through the motions of a breakup are tough because you really don't know what to do initially. And that's why you're on my videos, and that's why you seek answers. Because you're looking to do something to fix your situation and fix how you're feeling. And it's going to sound a little cliche, and there's not really a whole lot you can do except give yourself time to feel. Make sure you really feel the breakup. Like, here's something that I do, and this is personal for me, but whenever I'm going through a breakup, I will actually try to obsess over how much it hurts and what they could possibly be doing, only because the faster that you feel those things, the faster you'll get over it. And if you really want the breakup to be permanent, which I always did, because I knew that, because when you go through a breakup, it's really hard to recover from that, because you at one point they wanted to leave. At one point they were thinking of abandoning you, and they were careless with your feelings. And do you really want to be with somebody who's like that? I personally wouldn't. So what I did when somebody would ever want to break up with me, I would, I would end all contact. And I actually didn't try to date anyone for about maybe 2 months, only because, again, I was trying to feel the breakup. I was trying to feel and picture everything that would be happening. With, let's just say, for example, all the bad feelings of them being with somebody else would come up, right? And of course, you just really, don't want to think about that stuff. But I would think about it because if I popped on social media and saw that, it wouldn't surprise me as much. That's just the way my brain works. You might operate a little bit differently, but this is what I would do. So step by step. Number one, cut off all contact. And what I actually did, and it helped me, it was I actually deleted them off of all my social media. And the reason why is I would actually catch myself checking to see what they're doing all the time, obsessing. And it doesn't make it any easier for you. So back off, delete them from social media, so you don't have to see that and put yourself through more pain. Okay. Number two, hang out with people around you, friends, family, anybody who's extremely supportive of you. The reason why is you can bounce ideas off them and kind of vent your feelings to these people. That's what they're there for. Now, they're eventually going to get tired of hearing it. If you're one of those people that take a lot of time to get over things, it takes me a lot less time than normal to get over things. I don't know what it is. I get over people like I had 2 4-year relationships, and I got over them within 6-7 months. And again, it's probably because I took a lot of time to feel it. You have to feel it to heal it. So you can't just ignore your feelings. Like I couldn't ignore it. I didn't really choose that. That's just the way my brain works. but some people can actually turn it off and actually start going to work and working like crazy hours to get their mind off of it. But you know that you're thinking about it. You're thinking about them. And then I actually made it a mission to actually not date anybody for a couple of months. And the reason why was because if I were to ever hang around these people, all I'd want to talk about is them, the person that I broke up with previously. And when you're starting to see somebody new, they don't want to hear that shit. They want to hear they want to know about you. They want to go on a date and have some fun with you. Right. And that's exactly what I knew that I needed to do. I needed to get over it, and I needed to move forward and kind of be on my own. And that's one more thing. Don't afraid to be alone. There are forums, there are websites, there's all kinds of things that you can read over and over again. Even mine, I still haven't changed my domain name, but it's powerfulrelationships.co. Go there, read the stuff that I post. Read all of it. It'll help you guys, because there's going to be like hours of the night where you can't talk to anybody. There's not going to be anybody awake that you can bounce ideas off of. And you can watch these videos, and you can do all that, and it'll help you. But having somebody there listening really does help. And sometimes there's going to be nobody there to listen, for them to listen to you. So I would 100% go find somewhere you can read or listen to. Put my videos on repeat. Okay. Again, and the thing is, time is your best friend, and you got to give yourself time. You got to give yourself some time to let the feelings process, and make sure you are processing these feelings. And then near the end of the list here, like obviously getting on the horse again, starting to date again will help you, because you're going to realize and start feeling that there's going to be people out there that still like you. You're going to feel attractive, and you feel confident again. Because when you go through a breakup, especially like when you were with somebody for a really, really long time, you're going to feel it a lot deeper, because you have love, time, and resources like finances, like money, invested in a person that just doesn't want to be with you anymore. So you have to take time to get over that. And imagine, like, it's hard as fuck, but you have to take time to get over it and start working on your passions, whatever that you like doing. It could be anything. Start making YouTube videos, start doing something for someone else. When you start doing something for other people, you're literally doing something outside for someone else, and it'll make you feel good. Okay. Start working on that business, start working on that next big thing in your life, and never stop working on it, because chances are you went through a breakup, and it could be that you might have got complacent. Maybe you didn't do anything. Maybe you didn't do anything in your life that warranted that person to stay excited about you. Now, there are some women out there who want to hurt you and want to do things like that to you. Kick them to the fucking curb. Okay. But some people will tell you, look, like, I just lost interest in you. So if you know why they broke up with you, most of them won't really even tell you, but if you know why, then most of the time they're telling the truth if they're honest people about it. But again, like I said, and I've said this before, females don't want to hurt your feelings. They will. And I get comments about this. They will hurt your feelings. Okay. Not saying they won't, but they don't want to. But if they do, definitely go find someone who won't. Okay, kick the people to the curb. Kick the people that hurt you and are careless about your feelings out of your life. Stand up for yourself and be a man or a strong woman, whoever's watching this, and go out there and surround yourself with the most positive people who would never want to leave. They're out there. I promise you. I have some of them in my life. Small circle, because so many people are fucking fake, man. And I can't stand fake people. I fucking can't. But I keep my circle small because it's just easier for me. I got so much on my plate anyways, and balancing like tons of friends, it's just not my thing. But so for getting somebody, yeah, it can take a lot of time. It can take a lot of pain, but you can do it. I promise you. You're strong, and I've been there. I've been there before. I promise you. I've been cheated on out of nowhere. It was Definitely something that surprised me. My heart sunk into my chest, and I felt like I couldn't eat anything. I was in the bathroom constantly. Lots of stuff. It takes you by surprise. So run with it, feel it. It's a process. And there are positive processes to life and negative processes to life. This is obviously a negative one, but positivity can come out of it. Again, find your passions and your purpose. Work on them every day. And don't stop. Even when a woman comes into your life or a man comes into your life, they're there to complement your life. You're not there to live for them. They're only there to complement your life. Your life is what you create. And so many people get caught up in thinking that their significant other is who they live for and they're going to share their life together. Yes, that happens, like the sharing part, but that takes time. Take time letting people into your little world. Everyone's crazy, but take time letting people into your world, because somebody could come in and start messing things up real quick. And if you don't give people time, if you don't get to know them, you're letting anyone in just because you might like them a lot. But people change and people show their true colors after years, and you don't want to mess up your life for someone else. Take your time in getting to know people. Take your time in letting people in. People are ready to get married in instances. Look at celebrities. Celebrities have no idea what the fuck they're doing, just because they jump into engagements and weddings probably because they can afford it, and probably because they think that it's the right thing to do. But yet they don't take time in getting to know the person that they're marrying. It's fucking sad. Take time. Time. I know I said time a lot, but it's true. And it's kind of a cliche saying, but it's absolutely true. A lot of cliche sayings are absolutely true. And what else? So forgetting somebody is impossible to do, because the more you try to forget, the more you're going to think of them. But when you find your mission, purpose, and passions in life, and you work on those things every single day, no matter who comes in and out of your life, it won't matter, because there's things that are bigger than you that you can work on. Okay. And that's what I'm doing here for you guys. Do you think if I went through a breakup right now, I would ever stop making these videos? Probably for a couple of days, but that's it. And then I would probably talk about it with you guys. Probably tell you what I was feeling and what I'm going through. It would make it easier for you guys to relate to, but I'm not going through that. And I'm not, my girlfriend's right in the next room. She's gaming. So that's it for this video. I hope I covered everything, and I hope that you understand what I was trying to say, because you're looking for something to do to get over this. Instead, you need to look within yourself and start doing things for you and give yourself time. I know some people have been in long relationships, 12, 15, 20 years. And you've spent, a long time with this person, but it remains the same. It's just going to take you longer to get over them than it is if it was a shorter relationship. Give yourself time to feel it, because that's the only way to heal your issue. And then start dating again. Not everyone's going to break your heart, and I know you're going to want to protect your heart. But the next time you get on that horse and go start dating other men or women, I want you to take more time in qualifying who you're dating. Take time to make sure that this person is who they say they are, because people reveal their true colors after about a couple months. But you never really know who someone is until you live with them. And again, qualify these people. Make sure they're not insane. And protect your heart that way. You have to if you want to date in this life, you have to take risks. Okay. And I would invite you to instead of jumping into another relationship right after this, go date multiple people. There's nothing wrong with that. It's politically incorrect, but who the fuck cares? Don't listen to that bullshit media bullshit. All right. Stay the fuck away from that. Especially for the ladies. Ladies it's such a double-edged sword, because men can date multiple women and then girls, get shit on for it. Honestly, to me, if a girl's dating multiple men, she's qualifying, as long as she's not acting what's the word I'm looking for? As long as she's not being like a weird, like what's the word? I don't even know what word I'm looking for. Because there's no correct way to date multiple people. You just do. Like there are people out there that want to hurt people. That's the word I'm looking for. If she's out there to stomp on people's hearts because maybe she hates men or whatever, then I don't condone that kind of behavior. But again, that's up to you. And if they can't see that coming, then, you know, they need my help, I guess. But, you know, it really doesn't matter. I want everyone to be happy. And if you're dating multiple people, what that'll do is that'll like boost up your confidence. But I want you to boost up your confidence by improving yourself, being the best men and women that you guys can be. Because when you are, you're going to start getting the attention from people around you. And when you get the attention from people around you, you'll start saying, oh, I'll give you guys a really good example before I end this video, because I said the video was over like fucking 5 minutes ago. But here's a really good example. And I said this in a previous video, but I'll reiterate this. Say, for example, that you are an artist, like you draw paintings. And in these paintings, maybe you take these paintings to an art gallery, okay? And maybe you frequent the same art gallery. And then maybe say you go there like maybe 10, 15 times a year, okay? Like once a month, give or take. Maybe you meet a woman there who has the same interests as you. Now you are literally like focused, like instead of dating like a broad amount of women that you might meet downtown at a club or something like that, you're meeting somebody like aligned with your goals and your purpose, because you like art, right? So you could meet somebody doing something like that. There's hundreds of events you could do to meet somebody that you know, something that you like, you know. But if it's like, you might meet somebody who's there, and yeah, maybe they do like to go out, but you're going to meet them in a place where, you know, you like a specific passion of yours. Okay. And you can go up, get her or his phone number and be like, hey, what's going on? Would you like to go for a coffee? Hey, what's going on? Would you like to go on a date? If you got big balls, you can be like, hey, meet me over here at 8:30. I know you got nothing going on. You can just James Bond that shit. Ladies, you can do the same fucking thing. And that's the thing. Girls are so afraid to approach guys. I don't know why. You could literally be like, hey, like, I like the way you look. Guys like being complimented. Go up to him and be like, hey, what's up? And see, that's the thing. Our society is so strange because it's such a, like, men are supposed to go chase the women, but females want equality. Okay. So maybe start doing some of the things that men would do. That's just the way I look at it. And I'm just a dummy. So yeah. And then when you start meeting people that at places where you know, you might meet someone that runs with the same passions and stuff as you, you're going to be somebody that's a lot more quality than if you go to a club, or if you go somewhere where kind of anyone can go. And that's where you're going to meet somebody better, and you can qualify, you know, who you meet there, and start dating longer, not relationship. Start dating. And what I mean by that is, to me, the dating process is the qualification process for them to be in your life. So many people are so fucking lonely and so afraid of being alone that they'll jump into a relationship because they're lonely, instead of qualifying people and being like, hey, maybe this person's not as awesome as I thought they were, and then letting it go. Instead, they're like, they get attached to the outcome and they're like, oh fuck, like nobody else likes me, so I'll just date this person. Being alone is part of life. Get used to it. Like, fuck, it's either going to be forced on you, or you can choose to do it and make positivity out of it, and improve your life. Make yourself awesome. Fuck, like, go out there and make your body the best body that you can make it. Like, go out there, and I got to work on that still. That's something that I need to do. And that's a constant struggle for me. That's something that I need to work on and not struggle with. Go to the gym, you know, work on my passions are this, and this is what I do all the time. Like the videos and the blog posts and talking to people, making them happy and helping them out. That's what I love doing. And I do that every day because it makes me feel good. And now I'm impacting people. So that's what you guys need to do. Start helping others get to where they want to be. And actually what'll happen is you can start making money that way. Okay. That's it. Done.